Hey, Rattletrap, how are you? Outside today, at least for right now. I'm not too bad right now. I am in Michigan. Took my son to visit his girlfriend about an hour and a half from home. So they are right now going to an arboretum to walk around, and hopefully he takes pictures because I want to see it. And I decided that I would make myself scarce. We spent the last little bit at their house, and they're a match made in heaven because we have 4 rats at home and his girlfriend has 17. So we were introduced to all 17 rats. And I actually have a picture of him, of my son, with like 9 of them on him, which was kind of funny. Kind of funny. I don't know if I'm getting a good connection or not, guys. I don't know if I'm cutting out or what. I'm on a coffee shop Wi Fi. I can actually see the chat better from my phone because of the glare. So, yeah, I am currently in Hillsdale, Michigan for the day. We'll probably be heading home a couple hours so that we can be home for dinner. His girlfriend seems really nice. It was the first time I met her. And it was so cute because he was nervous and she was nervous. And they hugged each other when we got here. And then, while we were standing in the room with all the rats, she just decided to hug him out of nowhere. Hey, Amber. Hey, Zach. And now they're walking to the arboretum, and I drove past them, and they're holding hands, and I'm like, my baby, my baby. Yeah, we met all of her 17 rats, and she knows all of them by name. A lot of them look alike, but I said, so how do you tell them all apart? They all have some little distinguishing feature. And it seems that she started off with a couple of rats, and most of ones that they have were born there. So she's got some that are 3 years old. So there's some that she's had some that passed away of old age. She's gonna have other ones that passed away from old age, but she's got some really young ones too. So it does make me want to get another one because I could get a separate cage for mine and put another one in there so that mine's not alone. I'm outside a coffee shop. I was thinking about going into a library, but I'm like, wait a minute, it's Sunday, libraries are closed. So I'm sitting outside in front of a coffee shop. I just put in a coffee shop into my, I typed coffee shop into my GPS and this popped up. So here I am. And Ian is walking to the arboretum with his girlfriend. Hand in hand. They were holding hands. My baby's grown up. But I had to go inside the coffee shop to use the restroom because I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't do it while we were at their house. And I was like, I still need to pee. So I went inside, and now I'm sitting out here. I told them to text me when they were back or coming back or whatever. the drive isn't really too bad. It was not too bad. And this is just a little town. It just seems like it's a smallish town. Hey, Jeff. Checking to see that nobody's around me, because otherwise I'll feel weird. Hey, Rocky. But I did bring my laptop with me so that I could do specifically this somewhere where I could find Wi-Fi. You know, his girlfriend said she didn't mind if I tagged along, but, you know, they need that time. I mean, they're in public, so nothing bad can happen to, nothing inappropriate is going to happen. They're in public, so I don't mind letting them be by themselves and getting to know each other better. And they need that. She seems like a very good girl. She's very nice. She's about a year older than he is, which, he just turned 17 and she's turning 18 in a week. But she's very nice, and I don't mind that she's a year older. I mean, I'm a year older than my husband, so. And that's cute because they're both shy. So far, I've seen them give each other hugs and hold hands. It's that kind of a thing. Getting a little bit hungry, too. We had McDonald's on our way here, but Coke, good? And it's still a warm day. I'm outside. It's still pretty warm, but it's not as bad as yesterday, thank goodness. Or I would not be sitting out here. Currently where we are, it is 82. The feels like temperature is 88. So it's not horrible. It could be worse. It is warm, but it's not too bad. That's all right, Rocky. And yeah, I was introduced to all 17 of her rats. They're all cute. Some are full grown, some are not. Some of them are old age, some of them are very young. And it just makes me want to get another one. I was getting kissed by some of hers, and my son. I have a picture, you guys. I don't know how well you'll see it because we're being outside, but I have a picture, and actually, I can screen share it. Let's see, I'm going to screen share it. It's actually a video. It's 50 seconds. I have pictures, but I also have a video. At one point, he had 9 rats crawling on him. So I'm going to send this 50-second video to myself, and then I'll screen share it with you. It's the cutest thing. There's semi-smaller rats on him. There are adult rats on him, male and female. And this is why she has 17 rats, because she has male and female, and they've been breeding. So, and she's kept all of the babies, which is why she's got 17. She doesn't know who she would give them to, or where she would put any more babies. So, because she's got a house full of rats for sure, but they all seem friendly. This thing just has to load. Connect my phone to the Wi-Fi, and then we should be good. The drive here was kind of nice. For a little bit, we were on the interstate, and then we turned off and we took back roads. So there were a lot of back roads to get here, which was nice. Good, nice, lots of trees. All right. So here is when it pulls up. when it pulls up, I can... Nope, I didn't see any wildlife. Nope, just dead stuff. Dead stuff on the road. Alright, so here is instant. Wow, where did it go? Standing here with 9 rats crawling on him. So let me screen share this. Screen share you. Okay, so this is what you should see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rats. 9 rats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I see 9. What do you think of that? 9 rats on him. Crawling in rats. Someone said there were 10, and there was just 1 out of sight, but I see 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he does have 10. There are 10. Hey, Robert, how are you? Good to see you. How are you doing? This is my son here in a little video just a little bit ago. We went to his girlfriend's house, and she's got 17 pet rats. So there are 9 or 10 of them on him right now. 9 or 10 rats. We've got 4 in our house. But yeah, my battery's running low. Oh no. Is there an outlet up there? Might have to move to an outlet, guys. My battery is low. That's not good, not good, not good. Here, let me move this. That's not an outlet. Dag nabbit. That's not. I think this stream is going to be cut short, guys, because I don't have a place to plug in. Unless I go inside, but I don't want to have to buy anything. So I might have to go until I can figure out what to do to plug myself in. But yeah, that's no good. I thought my battery was charged. So yeah, sadly, I don't have a place to plug in. I thought I saw a place, but not so much. I mean, I suppose there's a McDonald's over there. I could probably plug in, sit down and plug in, but then I feel like I gotta buy something, you know? Hey, Edward Lee. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to end this sooner than I expected because I have no outlet. I mean, I could go inside, but then I'll feel like really exposed talking to nobody, and then I'll feel like I have to buy a coffee or something. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. If I have to end this, I'll figure it out to see if I can come back. Oh, thank you, Robert. Hey, Kiva, how are you? Yeah, I'll have to see if I can get myself a coffee or something to drink so that I could feel not awkward about sitting in their facility. That's why I was out here, but my battery's going to die. So I could go to the car and get my cord out and then go inside and just have something to drink, but then maybe just type in the chat because I feel weird talking around people that they don't know what I'm doing, you know? Oh, you're in Hong Kong, Edward? Wow. Hey, Sandra. Oh, I'm not leaving my laptop. Nope, nope, not leaving it. If I'm going to walk to the car and get my cord, I'm doing it carrying my laptop, which will look funny because it'll be open. But I have no idea how long before it dies. What am I at? I'm at 14%. So I may be able to go to the car. Let me stuff my phone right here. Let me go to the car and see if I can get my cord and go inside. This probably looks very strange, walking around with an open laptop. This is a new way to go mobile, right, guys? I might lose connection too because I'm on no Wi-Fi. All right. See if I can put you on the back of the car. Okay, hold on. All right, we're gonna make our way back. Good thing I'll never see these people again. They're probably wondering what I'm doing. Why are you walking around with a laptop open, talking to yourself? All right. Oh, it's so much nicer in here too. a little closer to the coffee shop. If I can get any closer. It's too close to the wheel. Alright. I want to get closer to the coffee shop, so give me a second. A second. Okay, for a minute. But I'm gonna have to come around here because it's a one way. Let's do this. Watch pull back like this work. Ooh yeah. Right next to them. So why are you weeping? Oh, because I alright. Thank you. Alright. Now I need to see the chat. H it is. It's Foodberry. It's not healthy to have too much stress on yourself. This is true, but you're stressing yourself out over over potatoes. Robert's still here. I'm back in the car. I'm gonna turn on the AC a little bit. I have about 55. I had about 55% on my laptop, so I figured I'll leave the coffee shop. And I never did buy any coffee. I felt like I took advantage of them. And now I'm like using their Wi-Fi in the parking lot. But now I can talk instead of typing at you guys. It was a bit of a glare. But yeah. Yeah, I'm an indecisive person myself, actually. If my husband says, "Where do you want to go to eat dinner?" I don't know, pick a spot. It's like, I don't know where I want to go, you pick. I don't know. We'll go back. I don't know, you pick. I don't know, you pick. We're like, okay, we're just going to put names in a hat, and the one we pull out is the one we're going to. Yep. It's windy in my car. No, it's my AC. It is warm. I can plug in my phone now. And I can look at the chat on my phone, so I'm not doing this business. Hey, Lewis, how are you? How you doing? There we go. It was so cute when my son met up with his girlfriend because we live in different states. So this is literally the first time they've done a lot of talking on the phone and stuff, but this is the first time they've actually been in the same vicinity. So it really was kind of cute. The closer we got, the more. And then apparently she was nervous too. She admitted it. Um, she met us outside, and they hugged each other. It was so cute. And then they're walking over to I keep forgetting what it's called. Arboretum. The Arboretum, which is like a place with like nature type stuff, trees and whatever. So they were walking over there, and I was like, I won't cramp your style. I'll go do my own thing. And I passed them. I drove. They started walking, and I drove past them and they were holding hands and it was so cute. My baby. My baby's growing up. No, they didn't look at me crazy because I wasn't talking when I was in there. I was typing. They probably would have looked at me crazy otherwise. They look kind of, I think people were looking at me funny when I was carrying my laptop around open, but that's cool. You're ahead of me. I can't seem to get past 710. I get to 710 and then I drop back down again, and it's frustrating. Hey, Auntie H, welcome back. No, I'm not in Canada. I'm in Michigan right now. We don't go to Canada for about a week and a half, but we're in Michigan today, about an hour and a half from home, so that my son can visit his girlfriend. So I'm just killing time until they're done what they're doing, and then they went to an arboretum, and then probably in about 45 minutes to an hour, we will be heading back home because we want to be back for dinner. Oh, thank you. I try to be. Yeah, I think he's having a good time. I think it's a little bit awkward at first, because this is the first time they've been in the same vicinity. They've talked and all of that kind of stuff, but they've never actually met in person. So this was the first meeting, and the only reason I was okay with it because I did come. I met the family. You know, we went. I've now met the parents and the you know I'm okay. You it's okay, and they're not at money. It's not a big I think I'm back. Still connected to the internet, but I must have hit a weak spot and it kicked me from StreamYard. But so far, oh no, so far here. I need to get home. The Wi-Fi is better. My husband is home, so when I get home, I made an agreement that since he goes out of town so much, that's not what I'm going to be doing when he's home because it's not fair to him. But he goes out of town again on Tuesday. But that's why I do my morning streams when I do them because he's never home when I do them. He may get home while I'm still when I do it. And when I join in somebody's stream, who else is streaming? Because it's not more important than my hubby. That's not the way it works. Not the way it works. And I don't want him to feel like that it's that way either. No, he won't. He was in the right. I got more on my marriage than so he was right. So I'm like, okay, I will set what I was doing, he knows I have a channel. He knows I'm going to be doing it, but he also wants to be the priority when he's around. And he just like want to just be focusing on other people. Especially if I wasn't around all the time. Because it does start to make you feel like you're not a priority. And he's supposed to be, so he is. But for a little bit there, I kind of slipped up in letting him know that. And it happens in a relationship. I know. I know you were joking. But now to feel like he is important. One of them is me. So if I leave, we've got 5. Ding. Well, aha. Okay. I see it. See you, Barry. What has the hubby got to say? Oh, he was responding to something. A little bit because it's still it's more than 90. Hey, hey, bro, how are you doing? Turn my AC down. I'm starting to get a touch. Shut. Like my pop from earlier, but when we asked up, I'm just trying to kill time while he is out with his girl. I could have stayed at the house, but I came here so that he can meet up with his girlfriend, not so that I can sit and hang out with his mom, who I've now met her parents, but just be forced to carry on a conversation with someone I just met. That to me, and I have anxiety, and sometimes it turns into social anxiety, and I don't like being thrown into situations that I'm not comfortable with, and just being left there. But I need to carry on a conversation is not my idea of a good time. So I was like, I'll find something to do. It's all good. Or, his girlfriend was totally okay with me tagging along, but I didn't want to cramp their stuff. Maybe it would have been less awkward for them because now they're by themselves, but because they were both nervous. But hey, hey, Eric, how are you? Some weird thing there. It's coming off. Something dried. It was on the chair. I just picked it off, whatever it was. So that's good. Well, if I'm losing everybody, because there's only 3 of you in here, so, and I don't know who the other. Okay, we got Eric and we got Bruce. I don't know who the other is, unless Barry hasn't left. I don't know. Oh, there goes one. So 2. But I can always go ahead and end, and I'll just chill here and kill some time until my son tells me, "Hey, oh yeah, that's right. It's kneading bread. I eat homemade bread. I love homemade bread. I love it forever. My grandmother used to make homemade bread. don't think Ian's going to want his water. Although warm water is better than no water on a hot day. My man is spoiled. Sounds like it. Sounds like it. But that's good. Ugh, my eye. And now we're back up to 6 people. Who's in here? Went from 2 to 6. Who else came? Who else is here? I wish I could swivel my chair. This is uncomfortable. This is a little bit uncomfortable. Go over the console. Ooh, ah. Yeah, no. It just doesn't work. This hurts. That doesn't feel any better. I need something soft. This trouble's streaming in your car with when you don't have mobile. Yes, YouTube, I am not mobile streaming. This is my laptop. Oh, my eye. Lord. Who's all here? Don't be shy. Say hi. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Pop. Oh. Okay, rest time is over. Time to roll it up and put it in a pan. All right, Auntie H. Makes me want to have freshly baked bread. Oh. Seven people in here now. Who's all popping in and not talking? Come on, guys. There's a sign. It says, happy unsticking your thighs from a plastic chair season. About right. About right. Hello, Howard Dibble. How are you? What's up? Still here? You're baking in the heat. You're almost done. Baked like brownies. Done like dinner. I was just sending a text to Ian to watch the time. What am I drinking? Oh, it's a Coke from McDonald's. Just a Coke from McDonald's. I am actually a Pepsi drinker, but McDonald's doesn't have Pepsi, so Coke's the next best thing. So, yep. I'm gonna want a snack for the drive home, though. Hour and a half drive home. Yep, I'm gonna want a snack. Drink water. It got water in it, so you know it's good. Yeah, there's another cup sitting here with water in it. Oh, I have it's my car is on, so the AC is on. So nope, not boiling at all. Not boiling at all. I might turn it off just to turn it off for a little bit. Ding. Once I start to get a little hot, I'll turn it back on. Save some gas a little bit. Six people. You're from New York. I'm from Indiana, but right now I am in Michigan, about an hour and a half from home. And here in the next hour, maybe, we'll be driving back. Me and my son. My son right now is with his girlfriend. And I'm just chilling while I wait. No, I'm not sure how far Flint is from here. Let me check. Give it a look. I'm about 89.9 miles away from Flint right now. So not too close. Too close. Whoops. Well, since I live in Indiana, no, our water wasn't. I don't know about here, because right now I am in Michigan, but I'm only here for the next 50 minutes, and then we're going back home to Indiana. And nope, our water was fine. Our water is fine. I think we had a boil advisory like once for like the day. That was it. And I think that was for some other reason. The power went out and the water, the plant or whatever wasn't filtering the water. So, but after that, it was fine. Six people here. Oh, I'm one of the six because my chat's open right here. So 5 people here. Where is everybody? I know Auntie H is working on homemade bread. Yes, I am married. I am. That was a exceptionally loud truck that just drove by. Well, I've been married twice. So like the first time I was married for 6 years, and then we got divorced. And we just, for my second marriage, we just had our 10th anniversary in May. So, yep. And then I've got 2 stepkids and my son. So, yeah. His kids are adults now. Mine is 17. His are almost 22 and 20. Everybody's so quiet in the chat. Must have a lot of people just letting it play. You have a 16-year-old brat? Yeah, mine just turned 17. A little bit earlier this month. But he's a very good kid. He really is. He's got a good head on his shoulders. I'm very proud of him. Hey, Sandra. Who you asking, me? I'm all right. I'm all right. I sent a text to my son just to keep tabs on the time because we're going to want to be home for dinner. My husband's going to be grilling. And I want to be home for a grilled meal. He grilled last week, but I was at work, so I had to eat it heated up. It's just not as cool, not as good when it's reheated. So I want to be there for when it's done, so I don't have to reheat my meal. I said, "Why are you always grilling when I'm not home?" So, Oh, goodness. I'll have to leave soon, though, because I have limited battery life on this. Where am I at? I have 36% left before I die. How you doing, Sandra? I'm sure I already asked that and found out the answer to the question, but good. Glad you're good. So my son and his girlfriend went to an arboretum. I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. It's arboretum. And I was like, what is that? And it's just a nature place with trees and other stuff, nature like stuff. And it's called an arboretum. Arboretum. So every time I was like, are you going to go to that arbor place? And he's like, the arboretum? Yes, that. So that's where they are walking around, and told him he better take pictures. So if he didn't take any pictures, I'm going to strangle him. And it's funny because we have, out of all the animals we have in our house, we have 4 rats and his girlfriend, which this is totally coincidental because he got his first rat before he met her. And she's got 17 rats. Like, totally coincidental that his girlfriend happens to be into rats. The whole family, aside from her father, are into rats. So she's got 17 of them, and they all have names, and she knows how to tell them all apart. A lot of them are different colors, but some of them are very similar. They look identical to me. I said, how do you tell them apart? They each have something distinct about them that she can just tell them apart. So she named every single one. She was like, this is so and so. She went through all 17 of them. And I do have a little bit of a video, a very short one, of my son standing there with like 9 or 10 rats on him. It was pretty funny. She did say, she was like, I threatened to have all 17 rats crawling on him, but that didn't happen. But he did have 10. So actually, I can screen share. I can screen share so you can see. It's funny, and they're all different ages. She's got some that are like elderly, so she's gonna lose them soon. They only live 2 to 3 years, and the 2 that are elderly are already 3, so she's not gonna have those for much longer. And then she's got little young ones. But let me pull up video of him standing there with 10 rats. Load up. Go. I have to turn on the car here again soon. It's getting a little warm. Getting a little warm in here. All right. Come on. All right. So here, screen share. You get to see that. And then here is my son holding 9 or 10 rats. Oh, there was a 10th just added, I believe. He's his girlfriend's 6-year-old sister said, "You're a man of rats." And they're so sweet. Very nice rats. Very friendly. I tried counting them a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 or 10 there. So yeah, he had 10 rats. 10 rats crawling on him. So it was amusing. And we've just got 4. Although I'm thinking about getting my own cage because I have 1 and he has 3, and they're all in the same cage. And I'm thinking of getting my own little cage and then getting her a friend so she's not alone. Because there is one at work that I have a feeling she won't be there when I come back to work. But if she is, I'm bringing her home. It's just the way it's got to be. Just the way it's got to be. Yep. Okay, turning on the car because I'm getting warm. Air has to flow again. That's better already. Okay. He hasn't responded to me. Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Look to see who's all streaming. Who is all streaming right now? Ah, gracious. No, Nike's still a little far away. I mean, from home, I'm an hour and a half from home, but she is about 4 hours from home. So, from so it'll cut the time down by an hour and a half, but it's still a distance. So, not this time. Would be nice. I would have loved it. And she said earlier that she would have loved it too. It's just, you know, it wasn't planned and there's still a little bit of a drive there. L Studs at UK. Hello, how are you? Nobody really streaming that I feel like hanging with. Let's see. Do I have a boyfriend? I have a husband. And kids. Definitely have lurkers in here. Lurkers. Yeah, it would have been awesome. Next time I'll have to plan a little better. I'll be like, Nike, I'll be in Michigan. Like before I'd be like, let's plan a meetup. Meet halfway. Could have done a collab stream. That would have been fun. Well, it's kind of quiet today, isn't it? Quiet in the chat, quiet in the chat. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up because it is very, very quiet. And just going to fill some time and wait for my son to text me and tell me that he's done, and then we'll, it's rising. Yay, it's rising, her bread. But he should be contacting me soon to say okay, and then we'll be on our way back home. So, hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and I will be again streaming tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, as my usual thing. Although I'm not going to be able to stream for as long because I am going to work, even though it's my day off. I am going into work. Because I am actually going to be grooming somebody's dog. I'm already married, but anyway, I am going to head out, and because I'll be back on the road heading home, and I will talk with you guys later. Bye, Sandra. Bye, Auntie H. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk with you later. Bye.